And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with another wonderful night of COD Rec League action. I'm Hold My Coffee. With me tonight is T Morg, one who made some nice compliments about some clutch plays on Tuesday night, but that's neither here nor there. Old Guys Texas and London Royale with Cheese. Both teams are 1-1 in the Gold South. We got us a banger setup going tonight.
Oh, it's a banger setup for sure, Coffee. And, I got a, game recognized game you were putting on for the city the other night. I really thought you guys were going to pull off the reverse sweep, but, you got to step up that search and destroy game a little bit there. But like you said, neither here nor there. And I'm excited for this Gold Pre-Made South matchup. I'm not familiar with any of these players that we got in here. These are some new faces for me. But I do like their map set quite a bit. It's nice and fast paced. And other than the invasion control, I think it's a banger.
I mean, we're starting off as we go over these maps and modes real quick. We'll start off with a Skid Row hardpoint. Nice, dicey, all kinds of fun there. Then we go to an invasion search. Okay, yeah, we can live with that. But we're going to be there for a little while because that's also control. Then after that, if we need a map number 4, it's going to be a real hard point. I like that map so far. It's almost got that fortress feel to it for me. And then if we need it, terminal for search and destroy. Oh yeah, we got a good set tonight.
It's a great set, and it all kicks off here on Skid Row Hardpoint. One of my favorite maps in the game here for Hardpoint, and we're going to have to see who can get these early rotos down because we've seen it time and time again. If you can get to these hills quick and get a good setup in, you're guaranteed a good 20, 30 seconds almost, minus some superhero plays. So staying ahead of the game here on Skid Row is definitely what you want to do, and I'm sure these gold players know the drill.
As we're looking from Cook's point of view right now, trying to get over into that P1. Little pause right there by Cook. Now Coal Cities, gets mowed down real quick by the Gobbler. Cook on the hill for Old Guys Texas. Gets a nice little kill there onto Threat. And then Slamsy works his way around, gets the Gobbler, comes back. Ooh, man, nice trade-off there with him and Cook. Threat on the hill right now for the London Royale with Cheese. 15-7 in favor of OGT, though, as Bandino is already set up on P2. But Katsasong came up and mowed him down. So looks like when it changes over real quick, it's going to be a solid OGT on the hill. Ooh. Almost gets mowed down by Slamsy. Castledees working his way through the gas station right now at the back door. Coming around. Oh, nice one right there on that P5.
Ooh.
Eddie. Oh, man, just a whole bunch as we go into this P2 37-15 in favor of the London Royale.
London Royale did such a good job of splitting off that P1 time, and there was a moment where OGT could have contested this P2, but right there, Kiki finds the player in the hill, and you got T-Bird holding the line here in tunnel, and those far spawns from London Royale are going to force them so out of this play here, and they're going to have to give up this. That's 30 seconds on the clock that OGT are looking at collecting here. They're going to be able to find themselves right back into this hard point and what was almost a really sticky situation for them. They nearly lost that rotation, but now they got to deal with London Royale on the early setup once again. They've already decided that, we're not going to break that P2. We need to head out, and they've done a good job of pushing out Laundry, but I don't think Slamsy is going to read this player right behind him. He's able to find one, but Slamsy is good for a trade there. Finding Cooked on the backside is going to be big because all those other green arrows for OGT are coming down the middle of the map, and they are not sniffing these spawns at all.
No, they're not. 58-45 in favor of London Royale. Looking from T-Bird's point of view. T-Bird tries to come into back of the hill. Does one. Trophy intercept. Castledees trying to make his way up the side hill. Does a little mowing, but you have 3 old guys from Texas. They're on that P3 hill. They're not going to give it up anytime soon. With 28 seconds left on the hill, 63-60 in favor of the London Royale. Threat works his way around. And solid London on the hill now. Threat's holding it down. Going from the stairs. Oh, man. Gobbler in that P1 God hallway there. getting ready for that P4. Looks like he's going to go ahead and make his way over there now. If I'm looking at the map right, nobody's really right. There we go. Gobbler is already in the barber shop, ready to start with haircuts. Here we go. 80 to 68 in favor of London Royale.
London did a really good job of holding that apartment side there, and they got those first two players from OGT out of the way early, and now they're looking at another setup here, and they are finding all of these kills. I mean, this has been a red kill feed since this hill has popped so far, and there's still 35 seconds here, and I don't know if OGT is going to be able to break this through tunnel. It's so difficult to try and pull off, but they find the first kill. So they just got to maybe hopefully catch another couple of these players slipping. T-Bird does find threat on the outside here. So the Gobbler is going to have to get in, and they do actually break the hill through tunnel. I mean, it is rare, but I think maybe London Royale going for that rotation may have helped them out with that a little bit. They were kind of like, you know what, if you guys want to come down the tunnel, that's fine. This P5's about to pop. We still are in the lead, and they're looking to extend that out here.
114 to 80 in favor of London Royale with Cheese. T-Bird working his way through the auto shop right now. Is he? He did not see Casualties proned out right there. And there's a two-piece right there. Kiki, oh man, goes for the one on top of the container, gets a few hit markers, a few love taps. Now Threat. Oh, he was trying to get through the auto shop, but it doesn't work that way. Casualties up on that P2 hill right now, giving coverage for the couple for Vandino, who is on that P5 hill, sitting there right now. Oh, nice crosstown shot by Casualties. Oh man, he's just doing stuff.
Him.
Nice. But here we go, 153.80 in favor of London Royale. Nobody's on the. Oh, okay. Casualties just stepped back onto the hill. Casualties on a 5 spree right now as we get ready to go into a fresh set of rotations, 162 to 80 in favor of the quarter pounder with cheese.
You do have London set up here in P1 as they take out that one player. It is going to be pretty much just a P2 stare down right now, and I don't know if OGT can really invest too much into this early on, is if they don't get those P2 spawns early, they're just giving up over 50, 60 points here on this P1, but they do find a break here. Cooked is able to get in, so they're going to be able to stop this at least for a moment and maybe try to hold on as T-Bird gets picked up in P2. And you can see them, they're still trying to break through the tunnel. They're putting a lot onto Cooked right now. He's going to have to find these players on the outside, and he's not able to get it. Slamsy finds it. And with that last 20 seconds on P1, London Royale is going to get over 200 points to OGT's 92. And there is so much riding on this P2 right now for OGT.
That there is 292 in favor of London Royale. T-Bird right there in the alley between P5 and the auto shop.
Didn't see him?
He's
tweaking. Oh,
man.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Cooked. Oh, man, gets caught just outside the auto shop as Vandino makes his way up the stairs. Oh, man. Just gets both, but Slamsy is still up there to save a little trophy on trophy violence right there. But Slamsy is still holding down the hill for London Royale with Cheese, 214 to 105. Casualties. Oh man, nice shot over the fence on the P5 side. Slamsy is on a 5 spree right now, one away from having another cruise in his back pocket. Excuse me. Now Gobbler trying to clean things up from the dumpster, not able to get both of them. Stun going out, gets caught by a trophy. Rounds go down.
You can't win. You got to go.
Gobbler gets a couple love taps. Vandino looks like he's already on that P3 hill, ready for it to kick over. There's a 1, now there's a 2, there's a 3. Oh man, there's a 4. That's a 4-piece. That's nice. 239 105 favor the London Royale.
London Royale are looking to close it out here. You've got one more chance for romance here from the OGT, but they just get cut down. And London Royale take the Skid Row hard point in a big fashion. OGT narrowly escapes the 100-point club, but I mean, that was just the London show there, and they did exactly what we were talking about before the map started. They rotated.
And when they got them hills, they got the good 30, 45 seconds holds on each hill to bring them up to that 250 to 105. In fact, even look at Slamsy at 14 and 12. Castlety's at 23 and 11. He's just rocking the house tonight. That's the first map. Let's see what this invasion search is going to bring us here shortly.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to see something out of OGT, a little bit of a regain here. And you did have Mr. Colcities going insane in that map. I think he was 21 and 9 or something like that at the end of that. Maybe a little bit more in 11. Guy was frying. And we got to see a little bit of it there. Just holding down those long lanes on Skid Row can be so effective to give your team the advantage on some of those far crosses on the Barber side and on the P5 side. So here on a map like Invasion, you got to think he's going to be right at home here looking across these streets.
And as I take a quick look at the tag map for Invasion Search and Destroy, brought to you by our friends over at tagmaps.gg. A lot of matches. I'm seeing a nice little split between the A and the B push. Sometimes I'll go to A, sometimes I'll go to B. What do you see? What do you see? These two doing on their offenses?
Yeah, I feel like the meta has kind of developed away from people kind of putting more weight towards that B push, and there's a lot more kind of spread out A splits on the map where like people are kind of pressuring cafe, kind of pressuring mid map, CD, and street. And if they don't really get anything early, or if they have one player kind of over there islanding, then they'll go ahead and plan it at A. But if they get met with too much resistance, then it kind of spreads out a little bit, and you almost just play TDM a lot of the time here on Invasion. So we'll have to see how it goes. If these guys can do a good job of holding setups like we saw early, it's going to be tough for OGT. But I feel like they maybe have some search demons on their team and looking at the Gobbler to maybe try to get something done here and gobble up some of those bomb plants.
I know one thing that I have learned recently is you peek that door to ice cream, you have a perfect vantage point of that B bomb site, and you could catch someone real easy over there. Now on A, I'm not seeing much of a vantage point other than that mid tank.
Yeah, and that's a heck of a vantage point, honestly. The head glitches on that mid tank are brutal. It can be tough to get anything done if you don't have control of that area of the map. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see how it goes here, but I think we should call it right now. Coffee. Who do you got going into this search and destroy?
Going into this search, I'm going to say London's going to take this momentum that they started off with. I'm thinking they're going to take it. It's not going to go to a 6-5 yet, but they're going to take the search. Although I am looking for a 5-11 tonight.
That would be nice here, and seen them before on Invasion. I've lost my fair share of round 11s on stream, unfortunately, and it's brutal out here for a pimp. Coffee, it hurts. But new map, new day. Invasion, search and destroy. We got London Royale, maybe hoping to end this series in a quick, easy fashion here. And OGT is gonna have to claw back, maybe steal some of this momentum that London was able to pick up early. And I'm just looking for OGT to capitalize on this defense here. I mean, they got the round one defense. They have a chance to maybe just stop London in their tracks.
That they do. I mean, Colcities is the bomb carrier right now as we're looking from Slamsy's point of view. Slamsy over there on that B, watch that B street towards the dark alley. And Colcities draws the first blood. Slamsy working his way around that P. Oh man, that B side is just covered with nothing but London Royale. That bomb is planted. How they going to do it? T-Bird gives him a couple little love taps onto the back of that tank and then just retreats real quick just to keep him guessing. You're going to try to make his way through. Oh, a couple hit markers there in ice cream over at the Jersey barrier. What's T-Bird going to do? Going to work his way around. T-Bird is all that's left for OGT. So it is a 1v3 with 16 seconds left. Oh, man. He decided to kick it, and he got taken down. London take it 1-0.
I love that out of London there. They knew that, the defensive side, they don't have trophies. It's round one. So they go ahead and they hit out that B Street quick, and you see the Simtex first blood from Colcides on that player back tractor. And that's just textbook invasion, search and destroy here. So they find that first round. You do have threat 2-0. Maybe a little early to call it a streak, but it's out in the ether. We have OGT now on the attacking side, looking like they're going to go for the A side here. But there are 3 members of London Royale very near the site. You just have the one player towards the Abedi tractor over there. That's Vandino. It's going to be the island. And now OGT are starting to try to advance on the map, but they are met with a lot of gunfire from Slamsy. And he's just going to be able to control that entire street. They cannot cross without him knowing. And we may see a Colcides first blood again right here. T-Bird gonna have to bust out. He's just really eyeing this door, waiting on his teammates to get a position. They do know that number 6 crossed to the door, and T-Bird steps out, pops some shots, but doesn't find anything. There's another first blood from Colcides, and he gets a 2-piece. And now Threat finds Cooked, and Kiki is alone. Coffee, it's not good.
No, it's not. The bomb is also down at A with 28 seconds left. Is Kiki going to be able to do it? No. London jumps up 2-0.
London just played that so well there. They played very patiently. They had a solid setup. Once again, you had Colcides going crazy, this time with a rival 9. It's able to find that 2-piece there. We didn't get to see the second kill, unfortunately, but that had to be some work there for T-Bird to get shut down like that.
Watch London on their offense and see how they handle this one. OGT still trying to get on the board. Vandino, the bomb carrier, making his way over onto that B Street, right behind Slamsy, taking a couple little jumps around. Cooked right there at that tank. He's watching. Send some rounds. But Vandino gets him with the nade. First blood. Saw one. He saw T-Bird over in dark. Sends a couple rounds. Gave him a love tap. Going to back up a little bit. Get to the safety of that trophy. And maybe work their way back around to A. T-Bird gets taken down at the tank. As Colcides works his way around into that P1 area. Vandino at the A-bomb site. Here we go. There's the plant right there. Boom. Bomb is planted at A. 4-on-2 for London Royale. Kiki trying to be sneaky around the minivan. Nice. Gets Colcides from all the way down on the B Street. Nice 2-piece. Kiki just working it. Now it's a 2-on-2. Gobbler.
No, he got one.
Gobbler gets taken down. Kiki is all that's left. It's a 1v1 with Vandino, also the only one left. Nade going out. Sees him at the car. Blows the car up, but Vandino's still alive. On the defuse, Kiki gets taken down. London is up 3-0.
That was as close as it gets there. Kiki almost willed him back in, somehow lived the nade, lived the car, and even took some shots. Vandino is bulletproof, and the guy clutches up. I mean, that was a 4v2 situation that they almost got trolled off of right there. And I love the play call out of London to put him in that situation. They knew they had 2 players back at B. They found the other 2 mid-map, and while transitioning, they were able to pick up the other ones, and you just rotate right across to the map or to the A-bomb site. Now you have OGT kind of do a little bit of the same here, starting to pressure that B side a little bit. You have those red arrows from London figuring out, hey, there's nobody at A. We need to maybe try to get a little aggressive, but Threat finds Kiki. That is another London Royale first blood, and Threat once more, but he gets shut down by the weenie Gobbler and gobbled up his first kill of the map, or his second kill of the map here. Now it looks like they might try to force this B. They have all the numbers in the world, but they don't know it. And before long, Coffee, they're getting pinched.
It's 3-on-3 right now as Colcides works his way upstairs. Looks like he's going in the broken area. Oh, man, at the tank. And nice trade-off, but Gobbler's still there carrying the bomb. Slamsy over in the diner. 2v2 right now with 23 seconds left. There is just enough time to get a plant. Slamsy's got to prevent it. Gobbler is on the A site. Here we go. There's the plant. He's going to get it down in time. Boom, there we are. Trophy going down. Time to protect that bomb. Gobbler taken down. Trophy taken out. Slamsy's all that's left. And here we go. The defuse. London is up 4-0.
London Royale just look untouchable in the search and destroy right now. They're playing so well as a team. You can tell they have a plan at the start of every round, and they're just executing really well. They need to see OGT, hit the regains here. It seems like they're just really caught off guard by, some of these setups by London Royale, some of these play calls, and you may see another variation here as they're back on the attacking side. You're sending Vandino over towards the street. The bomb's coming with him. It's looking like a pretty straight up A hit for the moment, but there's always an edge with London, and that's what I like about him.
Oh yeah, now Slamsy over there in the lobby, diner, whatever you want to call it. Stun going out, doesn't connect. No, it doesn't. Slamsy tossed the trophy out over there on that A side. He's covered. Vandino drawing the first blood, but Slamsy gets taken down. Colcides, now the bomb carrier, going to work his way back around. Is he going to go for another A push, or is he going to try for B? Kiki comes around, gets mowed down. Gobbler is all that's left for London. So it's a 1v1, Colcides and Gobbler. Who's going to come out on top on this one?
You have Colcides kind of being the rock for this team right now, and he gets put one shot. We need Gobbler. Almost ended it right there, but Colcides slips the net. I think maybe Gobbler saw him at the very last second crossover there. But he's in a tough spot. Colcides is in a great position to clutch this here, and he does see Gobbler there, so he's getting off the scene once again. He's playing so annoying, and here's some bullets for your trouble. And I mean, this is just excellent search and destroy right here, just not taking a full chow whatsoever, just forcing Weenie to lose full and run around the map, and may not even give up his life this entire round as they play Ring Around the Rosie. And Colcides has no interest in a gunfight and goes down to the bomb. I mean,
wow.
That is some good footwork out of the kid. Very fancy indeed.
Very fancy footwork.
I can't believe he ended up dying to the bomb at the end of that.
Man, that's...
the masturbator himself, Colcides.
Damn. Anyway. T-Bird's the bomb carrier is what we're watching from Vandino's point of view. Vandino makes his way around onto that B side. T-Bird over at that middle tank. As Kiki working way around. Slamsy drawing the first blood onto the Gobbler. As we see everybody there in that B corner. Kiki looking left, looking right. Sending some rounds into ice cream or a DVD. Oh, man, but it gets taken down. T-Bird and Cook are all that's left. It's a 4v2. Cooked just outside that A site. Oh, man, gets one. Nade going towards the other. Kicks the door open just to draw some fire. Back into the alley. Gets taken down. London take the map. 6-0.
Woo, London. They just ran at him that round, and it worked out. London Royale taking it 6-0 after a very dominant map one. And, I mean, these guys are looking great tonight. 2-0 in the series. And this invasion control may be a quick one as well. I mean, it just didn't seem like OGT really had any momentum at any point in that search and destroy.
It didn't seem like they were here.
Yeah.
I mean,
square to spawn in, fellas.
you guys are gold. You're playing at coffee level. We don't need you to play at coffee level. You got to be better than the coffee.
You heard it here first, folks. You got to be better than the coffee if you want to make it here in the CRL. And London just look lethal, honestly.
Yeah,
You know,
they do.
OGT has got a lot of ground to make up here. And we saw moments, you know, Kiki almost clutched up that round there for him. You had the Gobbler going off at certain points, you know, kind of willing his team through it. And, you know, we just need to see more out of the rest of the cast and maybe get them into this. Somebody has got to pick up the slaying. Somebody has got to be the rock for this team right now.
Right now, flat out, Old Guys Texas needs to get pissed. I mean, that's the only way they are going to prevent a sweep of this first match. They need to get pissed. They need to take the lumps that London has just given them on that Skid Row hardpoint, on that invasion search, and then take it to this invasion control and then just show them who's boss. And then keep that momentum. Because right now, it's OGT, they're asleep at the stick.
Yeah, it is definitely do or die time now for the OGT. If they want to keep this season positive forms, right now they are 1-1, and so are London Royale. So they're trying to maybe, you know, take a double posy win streak here in the second season of Modern Warfare 3, and it's gonna have to start here in this control, like we said. But I think we're gonna be getting lobbied up here pretty soon. So Coffee, give me your honest take here. Do you think they can do it?
If OGT just gets onto the grindstone and gets pissed about it, they have a chance. Otherwise, it's going to be London all the way. And that's where I'm putting all of my channel points.
Yeah. You know, I think this first round is going to be pretty telling of how the rest of it will go. And I wonder if we're going to see, you know, OGT get the good side. I think they got defense first in Search and Destroy. So that's telling me that's most likely not, or that most likely was, you know, which team they were, was the 2-4-5 team. So I'm willing to bet we're going to see London Royale start on a defense here. And if so, we need fireworks from OGT on the offense.
We need massive fireworks, and it doesn't look like that. It looks like London's going to be starting off on the offense.
I'm waffling, folks.
It looks like London Royale is going to be starting off on this offense. But I don't. I mean,
maybe they wanted it. Maybe this is by design.
Maybe. I mean, here we go. Let's do that A stack, and away we go. Vandino chunking a nade, seeing if it connects with anybody. There's the hello there. It does connect. Oh, man. Then he's Brett drawing the first blood, but Vandino in that A alley. As Kiki already, oh, man, gets mowed down on that A point. Slamsy in the coffee spot on that vending machine in A. Now, Casualties working over onto that B side, pushing B. There we go. We're starting to capture a B. Or we were. Let's get everybody there. Slamsy's on the hill. Kiki gets a quick hello there. 2 quick hello there's, but Cook gets mowed down. Slamsy on that at B hill. We have 1 ticket B for London Royale with cheese. Slamsy just keeping it copacetic, keeping it all steady right there, making sure nothing green comes through. Ticket a half over at B for OGT. Brett working his way around, sees a Gobbler, takes out the Gobbler, 2 ticks at B. Threat. And then, oh man, Kiki comes up and cleans house with 2.5 ticks. So we're going to go ahead and wipe off that half a tick. Kiki on a 3-piece. Hokey smokes, trophy going out. We're down to those 2 ticks in progress right now for London as Kiki comes off the hill. T-Bird gets him an ice cream coming from the palace. But guess what? You got Threat on that A hill right now. The B hill was a distraction, y'all. because Threat is your threat right there on that A hill, and everybody's coming to see him. He gets out of dodge. Boom, there's one.
Oh,
Is he gonna?
what?
Oh man, he tries to clean it off, but he gets taken down by Cook. Kiki was over on that A side, but got taken down. T-Bird, shoot, empties out a magazine with nothing. But Cook is holding down that A point, making sure nothing comes through. 26.9 seconds. So here we go. Threat is back on that B. Cooked on a 5 spree. Building it up. 2.5 ticks in B. Can London do it? Can they get that one?
Oh, this is such a big extension here.
Man, gets slowed down.
Oh, they get wiped off. 20 seconds.
Oh, they didn't. Oh, there we go. Now that B point is secured. We have another minute to play with, T-Mort.
A whole nother minute here, but that's going to start disappearing real quick as you got OGT up by 6 lives right now. Make that 7 lives as Cook finds another one and a streak off of that as well. Does have a cruise missile in the back pocket now. You can see London Royale are starting to change up this a little bit. They've got a few players going to the backside here. They found a couple kills off this transition already, but T-Bird is there to snap on the one in the spawn. He's got to try to stay alive. Just the mere presence of this player over here can make it so hard to try and get to that A objective. But those players in the back are doing it all. Kiki is able to find a trade, but that number 3 and number 2 player, that's Slamsy and Calcides, doing so much work back here. The Bash brothers getting so many kills, causing this defense to just keep on a swivel. I mean, they can't really get set up at all, and Calcides is still back here. And that's going to allow their team to get close to the hill, but they got to deal with Kiki shutting them down. There's only 10 seconds on the board here. London Royale looked like they were in a spot to be able to contest this, but no more. I mean, OGT did a great job of controlling that defense, and they only gave up 3 ticks.
Yeah, that's all they gave up. 3 ticks to take it, 1-0.
I think it's off Cooked here. Somebody had to control the slang, and this guy, that's 10-4 in 1 round of control. That's pretty good.
So here we go. Let's see how London's going to answer on their defensive round. As we're looking from Threat's point of view right now, switch it off to the FCW. There's a hello there going towards P4. Doesn't connect with anybody. Nade going towards that A side. Looks like it connected. No, it didn't. As Gobbler was taken out. Slamsy right outside the door to DVD. Doesn't matter. He got somebody. Slamsy goes ahead, takes care of T-Bird. I'm coming back to that top alley over by Palace. But it doesn't matter. Gobbler is over on that B point right now, on that B hill, gobbling up the progression. We're at half a tick at B for Old Guys, Texas. That Threat gets taken down out of dark. Kiki just outside that B hill. Just go forward just a little bit. There you go. Now we're cooking. Bandino up top gets mowed down. 1 ticket B for Old Guys, Texas. Kiki is holding down that B point. Gets a hello there. Tosses one of his own. 1.5, working on 2. Oh, but gets taken down. A 4 life advantage right now for London is Threat. Works his way around.
Oh.
5 life or 6 life advantage, excuse me. Going to go ahead, clear off most of that second tick.
Oh, panic buttons. Panic buttons. Calcides is in your spawn, going rogue. Got to push down this B street here, and it is so hard to do. And I don't know if they're going to have time. Somebody's got to stop this clock. You can't waste too much on Calcides here, but then again, you can't leave him alone. And now London Royale, I mean, somehow have defended only 1, or have only given up 1 tick here. I don't think OGT is expecting that whatsoever off of what was a really good defense. Somehow, London Royale gets a better defense.
Both teams are doing excellent defense. I think OGT is heard what I was saying, and they're starting to get with it, starting to get mad at it. I mean, we're tied up one apiece. Let's see how OGT answers on their defense route.
Man, the broken control scoreboard is doing Weenie Gobbler dirty right now. I have faith that my boy's not going 3 and 14. Weenie, you got to step it up. Off this break off, I mean, you had London going straight towards B here. They've already double stacked it up. They're going to get these ticks early as they can. It's Calcides is able to find the first blood onto Cooked here. It's the Gobbler trying to get into that tank area, but Threat is shut him down. And I mean, they're about to cap B here. That's pretty much uncontested as well.
Wow.
Now you got London already ahead of the game. They're up 4, make it 5 lives. And it's looking like 6 unless Cooked can get some fancy footwork here. Is now they're just bearing down on this B or this A side of the map.
Yeah, I mean that they had that small stack over on B. Word to Jim's as T-Bird checks out P4. Nobody's there. Works his way through the back of that A bomb site. Cooked over at the Jersey barrier there. Just it don't matter. He got mowed down. Gobbler's holding down the A point to make sure nobody comes in. Slamsy from cross town all the way down that AB street. Does a little mowing. Watches the gas station, but oh man, one came up from behind him. Threat on that A hill right now for London Royale. Oh man, there they go. He tried, but got 2 old guys from Texas there cleaning off that progression. Minute 26 left. And 2 life advantage right now for London Royale achieved. T-Bird working his way through back into the gas station. Over at that front tank. Making sure nobody comes in. He's going to go ahead. Vandino in hot pursuit. Takes a little pause right there. Oh, is he going to spawn trap?
He's as far back as he could be. I mean,
yeah.
The Cook 2-piece is going to force him back a little bit here. You still have Vandino on the backside, and now they know he's there. I was about to say, I don't know if they do know, but after a 2-piece like that, you are well aware that you've got a player in back gas you need to get rid of. And although London are ahead in the kills here, they've not been able to really get into A at all. The Kaboom is invested by Threat there. They have the clock stopped at 38 seconds, and now OGT is going to have to try to cross this street. This is actually a decent setup here for London. If they can just deal some damage on these crossing players, it can be so hard. The first player falls, the trades come out. Slamsy is on top, and Threat is there to help out with the rees. That is 2 ticks onto the A side, and it is looking like OGT are going to have maybe 1 opportunity to stop this. Make it no opportunities. London Royale take the attacking round and are now up in ticks by 9 or 8. I think it's 9 to OGT's 1 tick. That's a deficit for sure.
Yeah, and they're up 2-1. I mean, should we go to a round 5, London is guaranteed the defense. So
yeah, we're gonna have to.
Let's see how OGT answers on their offensive round. As we're looking from Cook's point of view, everybody making their way through P4 right now. Cook going over to that tank. That tank, T-Bird on the B hill right now, along with, oh, there was a small, there it is, Gobbler on that B hill right now. Colson, he draws the first blood. Gobbler, oh man, somebody, Slamsy saved her. And Slamsy on a 5 spree right now. Over at the tractor. He's just, there's a cruise in his back pocket.
No.
Oh, and then he gets taken out himself. Threat going through dark. A minute left. What are they going to do? Oh, wow. Threat. He goes ahead. He takes down Cooked.
These guys win their ones.
I mean, there's 1 tick at B right now for OGT, but there's a 5 life advantage for London. Cooked back on the B hill. Threat. Oh man, he just fought him quick.
So disciplined.
Threat on another 5 spree. A tick and a half at B for OGT. as Cook gets taken down. Threat just owning that back tank. Oh man, he got taken down. Slamsy on the hill right now, going ahead and clean off most of that second kick on B. Oh man, Slamsy.
Okay.
Kiki back on the hill. Takes out the London trophy, replaces one of his own. We don't need no trophy on trophy violence. Here we go. Taking a half at B for OGT. Casualties. Going to, looks like try to make his way around the ice cream. 2 takes at B. Oh my goodness. OGT is starting to get mad at it. 2.5 ticks. Small stack at B. Word to Jim. Oh, contest on B. Clean it off, but that B point is secured. We have another minute to play with.
Another minute on the board, and you got London Royale up by 8 kills here. They do have a couple cruises in their back pocket for sure here. I believe maybe Threat already invested theirs. Now they are starting to alternate this defense towards that A side here. You can see all of OGT is over towards that street, but they're getting cut down by these ARs. Vandino has really came to life here in this round, getting tons of clutch kills across these last 30, 45 seconds or so, but Kiki is holding strong. They got to continue to find kills here, make it their way up this street, and just keep loosening that defense. But with only 6 lives to deal with, they're going to have to play near perfect to try and get to that round 5 here.
Man, there's a 10-life deficit for OGT with 28 seconds left. Vandino over in that A alley. Oh man, he was giving somebody some left taps. Hi, how you doing? No respawns left for Old Guys Texas.
Oh.
Man, it's an 11-on-3 with 9 seconds. Slamsy just cleaning house. Kiki is all that's left right now for OGT with 2, with 1. London Royale take the map and the match. 3-1.
There we go. London looked really good on that control as well. And what a series out of them tonight. You had each player just having individual moments of insanity, really. These guys are a well-oiled machine and definitely somebody to watch in Gold Pre-Made South. They go up 2-1 in the series so far. I hate to see the team that beat these guys because, woof, they were moving and grooving out there. 25-16 out of Slamsy, leading the lobby here. The 20 non-traded, and that tells your story there. I mean, everybody was plus, at least had 1.1s, 1.2s on the board. I mean, they're cooking.
I mean, when it started off in that first round, when London basically got 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 ticks that first round, and then held OGT to just 1 for most of the map. London was just forced to be reckoned with tonight, as they showed with that 3-0 sweep over OGT. And it started out Skid Row 250 to 105, then an invasion surge where London just brought the broom out early and swept it 6-0, and then 3-1 on this invasion control. Don't need to go to Rio. Darn it, I was looking forward to going to Rio, but no 5-11 for us right now, Teamwork.
Nope, not looking that way. And now we've got another series in the pipeline. So GG's to both of these teams here. Great series. It was very exciting to watch. Lots of highlight moments. But we've got a platinum pre-made match coming up very soon. Now, this one ended a little quicker than expected, so we're going to maybe try to get that match started early. But if not, it will be kicking off here at 10:30 EST, I do believe. And yeah, and that'll be going down between another version of the OGT here in Platte. So maybe this branch of the org can find a win tonight against the Toronto Falters. And like we said, they'll be going down here in a little bit. So we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back before you know it.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Why did I have egg on my face? I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamammies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice. Don't be a chump, buy a champ!
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff, you want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range.
It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Break on! Break on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little Nancy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the go. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Prescaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. Though I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the reggae. Sing mystery, but yet again. Bored and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials. Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what. Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime. Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery. Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John snake oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John snake oil is right for you.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice. Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Scoreline? More like snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff, you want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Breaker! Breaker! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all their chats for the ray case. Sing me straight back dead again. Bored and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns a
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials. Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what. Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime. Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery. Our service is so good you'll die for it. and still keep coming back for more.
Air Blaps is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice. Don't be a chump, buy a champ!
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the workshop would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perskaloya is a chiller. Ned Catania, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No one feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the rank. Sing mystery, but yet again. Forward and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials. Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what. Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime. Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery. Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice. Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range.
It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little messy chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. The murder show would have been easier to make if zombies had a beginning mode. Practical lawyer is a chiller. Megatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the ranking. Sing me straight by Jen again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials. Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what. Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime. Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery. Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice. Don't be a chump, buy a champ!
Scoreline? More like snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Break on! Break on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. If the pressure would have been easier to make. If zombies had a theater mode. First Kaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day to chance for the ranking. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials. Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Why did I have egg on my face? I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail in this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemes, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice. Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he think that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. If the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perscaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when you face hellhounds. No one feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all their chats for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Forward and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns assail.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable. Disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Is this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Bring on! Bring on! Zombies coming up from the ground below. Little does he fix it in alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them molotov. Blast them away for the highest score. Like the Marshall would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. Perskaloya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No affiliate, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the ranking. Sing mystery, but yet again. Forward and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns a
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh, yeah, I love airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
Being rejected hurts, especially by a 2x4, but you can tear down your physical and emotional walls with the COD Rec League. Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment, Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use jamming bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the Cod Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The Cod Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamammies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3 bottles for the low price of $3,000 plus shipping, and within 2 to 5 business months you'll get your snake oil. After that, simply light the cloth on fire and throw it at the closest snake you can find. Guaranteed to eradicate all snakes within a 2-inch radius. Warning, Jumping John Snake Oil is not recommended for children, teens, or the elderly. If any snake oil gets in your eyes, contact a medical health professional right away. Ask your duo if Jumping John Snake Oil is right for you.
I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100-Point Club.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hard point on Karachi, Old Guys, Texas against Toronto Folders in our Platinum, looking from Brace's point of view. He takes a hop across on the red as we're seeing Sosa draw the first blood, and Osama already on that hill for OGT. Going to go ahead and just make up 4 of those points that Toronto already left on the hill, as they're just going to go ahead and have a commanding lead on this P1 hill right now. And if Osama sends some into red. I'm sorry, that wasn't red, but trophy going out. And there we go. Now Sosa already getting his way over towards P2, but gets mowed down just outside the diner as Shivdug, the back of the diner, kicks in. There's one through the window already on this P2, 38-3 in favor of Old Guys, Texas.
Oh, Osama gets cut down. Now it's up to number 4, but Sosa gets chopped as well. So now OGT are on the spawn out here for P2. Toronto Falters did a good job of controlling this P2 side of the map throughout P1. And although they only got a handful of seconds there, they're making up for it here on P2. But that 3 dead is going to make it very tough here. It's only Praise on the hill now. He's going to have to find at least one, but Osama is there in a hurry, and that is a clean break with 25 on the clock. Sosa is going to lay down a lot of damage, and Osama is keeping it going as well. Both of them with 6 kills already into this hard point here. They're not leaving anything on the table so far as Binded Fox gets found out. So you have a big battle for rotations back here, but Falters do have numbers. It's up to Schwindug to try and stay alive, but he does not find it. That's Praise in the hill now, and Toronto Falters are onto a clean rotation here.
Yes, they are. 67-33 in favor of Toronto Falters as Flux up on top. Getting the high ground, getting some rounds down ranges. Binded Fox works his way around from the P5 entrance. Flux upstairs, making sure nothing green goes into that P3 to where Praise is just holding it down very nicely. And Blinded gets taken down just outside of P5. Gun goes out, doesn't connect. Praise is just, yeah, he's just holding the deli down. I mean, while you're at it, just make a couple subs, and we'll be good. 68-67 in favor of Toronto right now. Osama gets caught by a trophy. Boom, there we go. Praise taken down. As the rest of this P3 hill goes up, now it goes, it did for a second there, go in favor of OGT. And now here we go into this P4, tied up 71.
Yeah, P4 is going to be big for either team here. You do have Falters with the preferred rotation once again, but they got to deal with Sosa, and they do that. That's Flux down in bottom church. He knows that top church is a very big power position here, but another player to deal with, that's Matos. He's going to be able to find the kill, and Toronto Falters are following up with a couple of their own, but the trades ring out, so it's a shaky hold for Toronto right now, but time on the board nonetheless. They're able to get a little bit of a lead here, and if they can find Osama, they just got to keep working these trades here, and they may be able to hold on. Binded Fox, last one alive. So that last 20 is looking like Toronto time. But over to P5, this is a little bit of a money hill, Coffee. I mean, OGT have early rotations for the first time in a long time, really.
Yeah.
So let's see how they would do with it.
As this P5 hill kicks off with Mato already on the hill right now for OGT as they try to start to catch up. Ant working his way through red at the backside right now. Binded Fox on a 5 spree as Ant works his way around. Oh, let that rival do the talking as Toronto goes ahead and breaks the hill. They're sitting pretty right now, 95-80 as Flux also makes his way onto the hill. Ant just outside, over at the sheds, watching left, watching right, watching center. Oh, there you go. A nice one onto Sosa.
Oh, Sosa.
As Sosa now makes his way onto that P5 hill, 98-88 in favor of Toronto. So there we go.
Oh,
Sosa
this
gets
man.
one, and then he gets mowed down himself. 11 seconds left on the hill. Praise firmly owning this hill for the Toronto Falters as they get ready to rotate into this fresh set of rotations now as we go 110-90.
OGT did a good job of splitting that time up there. They didn't allow Toronto Falters to get too much after that quick break that they had. But now the battle for P1 is going down towards this top AC side. It's a big power position here, and Doug knows that he's going to try to play his life around here. And so far, Old Guys Texas have gotten about 20 seconds off this P1. This is a nice chunk of time to collect here, and they're going to keep it going as Osama stays alive. 16-6 right now, letting that rival do the talking. Spots Praise and unfortunately gets gunned out of the hill, and Praise pops a 2-piece. And that is going to be Toronto with a clean break now to just dash any hopes of a lead here on P1. Unless they can maybe find a little bit of time, but it's looking like OGT are going to go for the rotations here. You got that number 2 player pushed out towards scrap side, going to be influencing those spawns a little bit, but they're going to have to deal with this number 6 player along the back side and in the hill now. They're just going to have to play tight.
134-120 in favor of Toronto. Shindug just outside jail, inside the diner right now, making sure nobody from Toronto makes their way through. Excuse me. Keeping a good close eye. Trophy is on the counter. As we also had, who was it? Oh yeah, had Osama that was in the backyard, in the alley there. Oh man, caught one at the counter, and then he gets caught at the door. Osama gets mowed down. There goes the trophy. Binded Fox holding down the hill right now for Toronto as they go ahead catch the lead, 143-138. There goes a hello there. Does it connect? No, it doesn't, but he's watching both sides. Now going through the back alley as Ant, oh man, does some cleaning from the alleyway. Makes his way up to looks like top church or whatever. It gets mowed down. Shindug gets mowed down out of Broken as we get ready to go into this P3. Flux already on scene, holding down the hill for Toronto, 148-146 in favor of Toronto.
Toronto's got a chance to maybe try to get a little bit of a lead going here. It has just been blow for blow so far in this hard point. And Osama slips the net, is able to kill the player off time. Just keeping it nice and mixy here. And now Sosa can get in and try to finish the damage. But Praise holds strong towards the back. Doug's going to be able to eventually clean it up. 30 seconds or so on the board on this P3 here. And Old Guys Texas would be happy to collect the rest of this time. And I don't think Toronto is going to have too much of a chance to maybe poke at it. They're looking like they're going to go ahead and rotate towards that P4 side and just maybe set up and try to earn some of those points back early the way they've been doing this entire hard point. But, I mean, the way both of these teams have been breaking has been crazy, and it's because of kills like that. Sosa and Osama get in your grill, and it is definitely a problem.
Yes, they are just owning it right now as Osama getting ready to work his way into that P4 hill. Watching the top of the church there. He's sending some rounds up on the balcony and not connected with anybody. But boom, there we go. Make that Renetti take care of business coming outside. And gets mowed down. 184-161 in favor of OGT. Mato works his way up top. Oh, nice. Nice distance shot there. Tosses a nade. Doesn't connect. No, it doesn't. But he's covering the hill. There you go. Get hands off the hill. Make it go white. There we go. Couple steps on there, and it's all OGT as Mato is just going to go ahead, set down the tent pegs, and go ahead and own that hill. 190-170 in favor of OGT. Sosa is already pre-rotated over to P5 along with a couple of Toronto folks. Man, let's see if he can go ahead and take down Ant as we rotate into this P5. 205-170 in favor of OGT.
Falter's just got a shaky setup on the hill right now. Osama trying to poke at it. This rotation is very big for them. Toronto needs to hold on to this as OGT was able to eclipse 200 in that P4. But now Mato over the top side picks up a cruise with that kill here. Could be huge as we get into crunch time on this map. But Falters are finding all the kills. Matos is going to have to go very big here. He's just getting back down with nades and bullets and all. But he finds a big one onto Binded Fox to poke that hill open. And there's a second one with team shots onto Sosa. A cruise missile does get invested. And look at the way he's playing his life right now. That guy is locked in. But Toronto Falters are still getting this scrap time. And as I say, OGT may collect a little bit here. But these players know how close this is. They're not letting any of that scrap time go uncontested right now. And Falters are going to be in this P1 hill first, literally. And Sosa is the next man up to try and poke a hole at this. He hops into the hill, not able to find anything, though. Praised and Flux combined for 2. And they're going to continue to get these kills here. Ant good for a trade as well. And Toronto Falters are looking good here on P1. This could be sticky now as Praise is on that backside. But Matos is going to go ahead and drop the cruise. Clears out the point, and that is a break for OGT. Binded Fox still to deal with, Coffee. But this looks like it's going to go to P2 next.
Yes, it is. Binded Fox gets taken down. 215, 210 in favor of OGT is praised. He tries, he gets taken down. Now then Doug, man, from the back alley, he's going to go ahead and do some damage. Toronto jumps ahead there, 220 to 215. A little bit of hill time left as Osama jumps down into that upper level. He shoots. Oh man, gets taken out. Praise working his way around over to the dumpster as we go ahead and go into this P2. 230 to 218 in favor of OGT. Praise cleaning out the diner. But he gets taken down in the back alley real quick by Sosa. Finding Fox trying to clean it out from the wall outside. Watching the dumpster, making that, getting ready because it's 2:30 each right now.
They're giving up a lot of time here. They need to get this
hello
break.
there outside, not connected. Oh man, looks like he nades himself accidentally. 237, 231 in favor of OGT. Sosa on the hill and with the contest. Oh man, Sosa survives that one. 242, 231. Mato working his way through, does a little house cleaning, but go ahead, give it to Old Guys Texas. 250 to 231.
Wow, OGT clutch up the diner hill. They take the map one in a stylish fashion as it got so mixy there. We got Shindug picking up a couple good kills here at the end of the match shortly after nading himself in the previous life. You hate to love to see it here. But the story of the map is Matos, man. 34 and 17. Shifted gears like halfway through that second rotation and really started frying on the map.
That he did. I mean, even though he only had like 38 seconds of hill time, that 34 and 17, that he just came in and he did work. Osama at 29 and 20. Sosa breaking even at 25 and 25. This OGT team, they come in, they're ready to do some work. And let's see how they do on the rest of these, on the rest of what we have in store for this 1-1 matchup here between Old Guys Texas, Toronto Falters. I mean, we just had that Karachi hardpoint. Now we're going to get ready to go to an invasion, search, and destroy. And then back to Karachi for a control if we need it. Map number 4 is going to be a sub-base hardpoint. We know that's going to be spicy. And then should we need that, should we come up to my favorite number of 511, we'll be right back here on Karachi for a search to end the night. Oh, man. How you see this one going, Teamwork?
I think this invasion, search and destroy is going to be close. These teams look dead even. I mean, the slaying is definitely there for OGT, and it's eventually what bailed them out in the long run. But I mean, the way that they were moving on the map, each team seemed like they knew exactly what they wanted to do, and the teamwork was just off the charts. So I'm excited to see how they work this invasion, search and destroy. What we saw earlier was some great search from London Royale. They were able to really work well as a team and push out those bomb sites, get the rotations to between the bomb sites. It was really nice to see that. So I'm expecting to see some of the same here from both of these teams. And honestly, if I gotta call it, I think this is Toronto's search and destroy to take.
Oh, we shall see here. I'm split down the middle. I mean, it was a tight hard point. Who's to say that Toronto can't eke this one out? Or OGT could eke this one out. I'm ready to see what can be done.
I think there's going to be a Binded Fox masterclass coming into the search and destroy here. They were frying in the first hard point, really controlling the slaying for their team. And the search and destroy, I think, is going to be where we really get to see, how well they can actually shoot.
And it looks like I'm seeing green, so that would be OGT starting off on defense. Yep.
Yeah. I'll have to see how they can they do with this.
Let's see how this goes. Let's get it on. Looking from Binded Fox's point of view. Praises the bomb carrier as Fox over at the middle tank, watching towards P1, P4. Sosa working his way over to P2, drawing the first blood onto Praise from a nade. So the bomb is down. right in, but basically right there at the start of the B Street. And Ant gets taken down by Mato. So it's a 4-on-2 right now. Flux up top, watching that dark alley, tossing a hello there in there to Mato. Doesn't connect. Yes, it does. He gets a couple little hit markers there. Binding Fox is the bomb carrier now. Sosa watching from the tank.
Uh-oh.
Sees the bomb. Oh, man, sends a few rounds. Ducks out just in time. So it's a 2-on. Flux does all it. Ooh, now here we go. It's a 1-on-1. It was a 1-on-1. OGT take the round 1-0.
I mean, that was definitely a close round there for Toronto Falters, despite the circumstances. You know, they go down 2 early, and then you had Flux and Fox just left in the 2v everything, and somehow inked out a 1v1 trade at the end of the round. You know, that's definitely some good work. Just didn't quite go their way, as Schwindug had the timing there onto Fox, but you know, looks like they're gonna take it towards B here, and actually they're kind of just sending the bomb carrier alone right now. A lot of the players are staying towards the back of the map, but the call goes to A. There's only one player in Ant to deal with. They're on that deep Humvee bridge, and it's so hard to get a kill over there. I mean, you pretty much just had to leave that player. Like,
Praise is getting hello there left and right, but Svindug drawing the first blood on the Praise. The bomb is planted at A. Ant gets taken down. Binded Fox is all that's left for Toronto. OGT take the round. They are up 2-0.
These guys can shoot. That's my mid-match analysis here. They are just winning a lot of their 1v1 engagements. You see Matos 2-1, finding some big kills in both of these rounds, and you know, we're gonna have to see somebody heat up here. We do see that Schwindug has the 4 streak up on the scoreboard, and I do believe the streaks are correct, even though the kills are not. So we're looking for maybe a cruise missile out of Doug here, and he's going to go ahead and put a big damage down early. Islanding over towards this Humvee bridge. Never mind, he's got his friend with him. Maybe combined, they can ink out a cruise missile. That would be so influential on this map.
As Praise works his way over to the burned out LMTV. Oh, man, Sosa drawing the first blood on
their spawn.
The bomb is down just about at A, and it's a 4-on-2. Schwindug on a 5 spree right now, so he's 1 away from having that cruise in his back pocket. Flux does all that's left for the Toronto Falters. Schwindug works his way through as Flux picks the bomb up. Is he going to be able to do it? He's got to go through. No, he's not. OGT up 3-0.
And unfortunately for the Falters, Schwindug did get the final kill, 6-0 to start out this search and destroy. So that is a cruise missile in the Doug's pocket. And when you're up 3-0 and you got a cruise missile, you're feeling real good about your chances on this invasion and control. These next couple rounds are going to be huge for the Falters. We need to see a bounce back, and it's got to start now. Try to get Doug to use that streak as early as possible. You don't want him to hold on to that if you're able to, you know, force a late round search and destroy situation.
As Monto's the bomb carrier, a couple names going off towards that B side. Monto watching that B street towards Tank. Binding Fox in the dark alley. Praise drawing the first blood onto Osama.
And he uses it.
Oh, there's the cruise. Can't count the boom because I didn't see it, but Binding Fox sending some rounds. Oh, man, Binding Fox gets taken down by Mato. It's a 3-on-2 right now. And trying to play catch-up on this. And then Praise on the other side. There we go. Bomb is down over at the B Street. Schwindug is all that is left right now for OGT. Praise playing hide and seek with him. Found him. Toronto is off the bagel and on the breadstick, 3-1.
Okay. I mean, that's about as good of a turnout as you could have hoped for this round. Toronto not only win, but they force the cruise missile out of Schwindug very, very early. I mean, he used it right away, and I like it. You know, get aggressive, try to use it to secure an attacking round. You go up 4-0, and it's, you know, sleeper hold position, but unfortunately, he doesn't find a kill with it, and it just leaves him in such a weird position now. Toronto falters back on the attacking side, have a chance to maybe even this out even more, but they're going to have to poke a hole in some of these irons of OGT.
That they are. Praise the bomb carrier, and hopefully this gives Toronto some momentum that they can keep on going for the rest of this. Mato just at the corner of ice cream. Oh man, sending
That's a
around,
crazy
giving a
chow.
couple love taps on, and not connected with much of anything except for those two early. Go ahead, reload that rifle. Try it again. He's doing nothing but giving love taps. He's going to run out of ammo in the MCW here soon. As I'm looking, that bomb is right there, almost a B. Praise is right there, getting ready to make his way around the
he
corner.
shoots.
Mato tries to go through the alley. Ant. Praise drawing the first blood onto Sosa. Ant sends some rounds in the alley. Flux now the bomb carrier with 27 seconds left because Praise got taken down. The bomb is planted at B as Ant watching the corner of ice cream. Oh, man. Hopped up on the tractor. That's not a good sign. Binded Fox is all that's left. And as Mato comes over, gets the defuse with all kinds of time left. OGT is up 4-1.
Wow, I mean, that guy Matos is crazy. He just willed them through that. We got to see him, you know, the way he was working damage, working with the team. And OGT is just all about that teamwork. You can tell they're really reactive off each other's arrows. Whenever they have a play call, they execute and they get there quickly. And this search and destroy is starting to get a little lopsided here, as that was a round Toronto Falters really needed to win. But if they really needed to win that round, then this round is a must win.
In fact, the next rounds are all must wins for Toronto. Mato, the bomb carrier, tossing a couple hello there. Do they connect? No, they don't. I don't see a hit marker. But Mato working his way around on that B side. Osama drawing the first blood on the Ant. Mato working his way back down. He's on that AB street over towards P1. Kicks the door in. Working his binded Fox over at that tank in the middle. Gets a quick hello there just outside P1, but he gets taken down by Mato. Flux is oh man, OGT just does some house cleaning, and they're up 5-1.
These guys just rely on their gunny. They know that they're confident and that they can win these gunfights. And they just bash into Cafe. They find the opening kills. Osama gets a 2-piece to just bust that setup wide open. And then from there, you know, the dominoes fall. They work their trades. And now they got a match point situation here. Toronto Falters had to play perfectly from here on out if they want to hold on to the search and destroy at all. And giving that much momentum to a team as talented as this going into your Karashi control is not where you want to be. So I'm sure that this Falters team wants to win it. But Sosa finds that first blood. It's going to make it so difficult now. 3v4 Coffee, I don't know.
And Flux is now the bomb carrier. Anything can happen. That's been proven so many times. It's, I mean, I can't count on one finger or both hands how many times anything can happen. As Flux watching that B street, watching very carefully, making sure nobody greens around. And he gets taken down quick.
No.
It's a 4-on-2. The bomb is down again. And over at that back tank. Oh, man. Osama takes care of it. It's a 3-piece for Osama. Binded Fox. Tossing a hello there. All that's left for the Toronto Falters. He gets on the receiving end. He gets mowed down. OGT take the search. 6-1.
Ooh, boy. These old guys are tough on a search and destroy. The way that Osama was just getting in their gills, It's masterful to see, just challenging with a BZ-like confidence and winning those engagements as well. And looking at this scoreboard, you know, it's a little chalked, but we know for sure Doug was frying 8 non-traded kills. So we can only assume that he was putting down that damage out there, which, by the way, 2,400 in a search and destroy is nothing to shake a stick at.
No. Oh, no. It's nothing at all to shake a stick at. And now we're getting ready to go back to Karachi for a control.
9-2.
Wowzers. Doing the work. Now
Well-
we got a Karachi control, which we know that A point for Karachi control is that P1 in the middle of the map, and then that B point is going to be that spicy diner up there in the corner, and that's going to be. I mean, I've seen A give it away more times than I could shake a stick at. How do you see this one going, Timur?
I think the Falters are going to have to find a way to fight back against this slaying from OGT. They are working their gunny very well right now. And, you know, I called out the Binded Fox Masterclass and Search and Destroy. Didn't quite come through. I mean, they were definitely finding kills out there, but not quite what I was looking for. So we need to see somebody like a Praise or Fox. I mean, we even saw Flux kind of putting on some really good work in that Search and Destroy as well. So somebody has got to step up and try to, you know, find some of these kills and give themselves an opportunity to get back into this Karachi, because now the back is fully against the wall. They got a reverse sweep if they want to move up to a 2-1 in the season.
Yeah, and now right here, here's where Toronto really needs to get pissed. I mean, they need their momentum right now is stalled. They need that kick in the pants to get going. And the Top Life GOAT is in the building. They need to get this Karachi control in order to survive anything tonight.
Yeah, it all starts here on Karachi. And it seemed like old guys knew how to work this map pretty well. And we got to see it in the hard point, and it's a different game mode, but same setting. You can just kind of tell, you know, how the players like to maneuver on the map a little bit, and they're going to have to get Osama out of their church if they want to be able to control this Karachi control at all.
And looks like that we're going to be let's see, looks like we are looking from we're from Toronto's point of view. OGT on the offense, Toronto on the defense. Here we go. As we're watching Binded Fox work his way over towards that A side. There's a hello there, doesn't connect. There's Spindug at the little tunnel there at red, drawing the first blood on the Praise. Nade going up, Nade going on the roof. Do they connect? As Spindug comes in, kicks those doors in over at B, and we're starting a B capture. Small stack at B, we're to Jim's, but now it's just Spindug. Praise over at the dumpster. Oh man, nice gunfight on the outside. Osama comes in. He's going to go ahead and he was going to finish that first tick as Flux is over there wiping off any progression that OGT has made so far. Flux at the bus. There's one. Everybody's up above him on red. Mato talks to hello there. It does connect. Mato goes ahead. He takes down Flux. Gets onto that B hill. Resume into capture. Nice takedown there. One ticket B. We have a small stack over on that B side with Mato and Sosa. Word to Jim's. Oh man, there's a contest. Flux coming in. 2 ticks in B. Flux coming in to contest. Hops up. Mato's on a 5 spree. Gets mowed down. Now Spindug on the hill along with Sosa. Osama watching from up top. It looks like they're going to fight and get this B taken care of first. And that's another minute we have to play with.
I mean, they got Superman playing for OGT right now. Matos is not messing around. Running and gunning right now. Got, unfortunately, team killed out of his cruise missile that he was working so hard for. But now they only have the A point to go, and they're up by 5 lives right now. So Toronto falters may be able to clutch this still, but they're going to have to find a little bit of, peace in this control. They got to maybe try to get some of these kills, but Sosa chopping them down. 3 for the guy. He's in the hill now, spots another player in flux, but is unfortunately shuffling the cards. But that's 1 ticket A already. They are up in so many kills now as Osama finds another 2. Schvindug gets another one. Matos now in the hill as well. So that progression is going up lightning speed if you are Toronto. You've only got 1 chance to touch and maybe no chance at all. Old Guys, Texas, take the first round.
That's what you have to do. You on the offense, you have to stack the point. Where's the gyms? It don't matter if it's a small stack or a full stack. As long as you're stacking, you're capping that point. And now, let's see how Toronto answers on their offensive round as we get ready to kick this one off.
Osama
Toronto
did pick up a cruise missile there as well.
Yes, he did. So we know OGT has a kaboom in the back pocket. Ray's working his way up top. Looks like he's going to go over and into red. There we are. Kick the door, kick the door. Let's watch that B point as Sosa draws the first blood on the ant. Praise working. Oh, man. Sosa on a 5 spree, but then he gets that 5 spree taken out. Praise already on the hill, but he gets taken down. Now Flux in the alley of B. Oh, 1 shot from the back. Binding Fox up top side. He's going to do that same strat. Watching. And go work his way around and down. There we go. He sees Schmindug. Takes him down. Praise. Nice hop right there. Looks like he's in the cathedral. Ooh. Wasting bullets. There we go.
Found it.
Have that small stack at A. 1 ticket A, ticket a half at A. But that small stack at A, where's the gyms? 2 ticks at A. Here we go. That A point is about ready to go bye-bye. There we go. That A point is secured. We have another minute to play with Teamwork.
And despite how mixy this has been, Falters are able to cap that A point here. Now the lives mostly even. They're going to start heading towards that B side, but they got to deal with Matos with the rival going rogue around their top or ticket area. I mean, OGT is just kind of really trying to wait for Toronto to make their move, and they do. Osama with a bailout 2-piece though. He's going to try to get aggressive on the map, but is unfortunately picked up. But buys enough time for those respawners to come back around. Can reinforce the backside, and Binded Fox finds a big one onto Schvindug. It's going to open up the back of the hill. And now you've got a pinch situation here, but the kill feed lights up green. OGT are going to be able to hold at least for another few moments here.
2 life advantage right now for OGT as Osama. Oh man, from upstairs finishes the job with the Renetti, but gets taken down himself. Sosa right there in that back corner in front of the bus. It doesn't matter. Ants on that B hill right for Prado. Mato works it, tries to come in and clean house.
Oh.
Osama gets taken out from the dumpster. Man, Ant finally gets taken down, but he was on a 3 spree. Briggs and Flux on that hill. Small stack on that B hill. Where the gyms 1 ticket B for Toronto Falls. Mato working his way in, trying to take care of business. Gets taken down from outside. Toronto's down to 4 lives. OGT on that B hill, cleaning it off with 22 seconds left. Osama knocks it down to 3. It's 5v3 right now. Gray up top. Now it's a 4v3. Schvindug keeping that B hill cleaned off. Oh man, he gets taken down. It's a 3-on-3. Ants on that hill for Toronto. Starting capture again. Ticket a half at B.
It's a big one out of Sosa. Ant with a big gunfight win. Has been going nuclear for this. Only 5 seconds left. Binded Fox gets taken out, and OGT clutched the defense. But ooh, was it a nail biter? Toronto falters were hitting a different gear there, specifically Ant. Just exploded onto that B control point. And unfortunately, OGT are now looking at taking the series here, unless we see Toronto Falters clutch up.
Toronto, now is the time to really get pissed. Toronto on the defense, OGT on the offense. Round 3. Let's see how it works. Finding Fox's point of view right now, working his way around, heading towards that. Just went through P4. Now he's over on that B side for search as Mato draws the first blood on to Praise. Ant gets taken down. Flux up top by ACs gets taken down. But here we go on that B hill. There's a stack. We got a full stack on there. Word to Jim's. 1 tick at B, tick and a half at B. Mato on a 5 spree with 2 ticks in B. We're gonna have that B point taken care of here in about contest. No, about now. That B point is taken care of. We have another minute to play with.
OGT are wasting no time getting over to A either. I mean, you have Mato already on top of AC. Sounds like a cruise missile gets invested, and unfortunately, Osama takes out himself and Svindug. So it's going to be Mato and Sosa to be able to hold down this A zone, but they already got a tick. 2 minutes left, and they're up by 7 lives. They can look like they can win the war of attrition here if they can maybe just keep trading these kills out. But Svindug gets a big 2-piece to open the hill right back up. Osama onto that AC area going into church now. He's absolutely loving this all hard point long, and he's keeping it going into control. And OGT are just finding all of these kills. I mean, they're funneling Toronto in, and now it is getting to the point where you just have to tack sprint at the hill. There's no time to waste. Get in there, find the 2-piece. Binded Fox doing just that, but no more help, and they're out of time. OGT take the control 3-0, and they take the series 3-0.
I was not anticipating seeing 2 sweeps in the same night. Brings OGT up to 2-1. Toronto is now at 1-2. Here we go, Team Org. Another night where we didn't get our favorite number.
Yeah, we didn't even get to really see a map 4 at all tonight.
No.
It was a couple quick 3-0s, but that one was much more close of a 3-0 than our first series there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Praise was having a little bit of a rough map there, and maybe it looked like he could have been lagging a little bit. Even I kind of saw some stuttering, but there's a lot of moments that you could have found a different result in that control. And I think, Toronto Falters showed some really good work as a team, but unfortunately, they just came up short tonight. OGT move up 2-1.
Yep, as we look through this platinum matchup, we had that hard point on Karachi. OGT took that one 250-231. Then we went to Invasion for a search and destroy. OGT just firmly owned that one 6-1. And then this Karachi control was nothing but guys, Texas. And they took that one 3-0. So that brings OGT up to 2-1 in the platinum division. And then earlier tonight, we had the Gold South pre-made going on with Old Guys Texas against London Royale with Cheese. Started that one off with a Skid Row hardpoint. It was dicey. It was hot. It was fun. London took that one 250-105. Then we had another Invasion Search and Destroy. London just firmly owned that one 6-0. And then we came over to Invasion for Control, and that was another London decimation. London took that one 3-1 to sweep their series. OGT is 1-2 in the Gold South. London Royale with Cheese is 2-1 in the Gold South. This has been a night and a half.
A night and a half indeed. And OGT getting some blood back for their org from what we saw in the first series with a clean 3-0. Just a great night of Call of Duty in general. We got to see a lot of great highlight plays, so be sure to go back and check the VODs for that. And while you're at it, be sure to join the server as that exclamation Discord in the chat. You can get in here and get a part of some of this shooting and tooting that we do around here in the COD Rec League. That's all we got for you tonight, folks.
We end out the night with the official Kaboom count at 1. So that's all we had there for tonight. We're not going to raid anybody tonight. So for Team Org, for Jim's up there in the booth, I am Hold My Coffee. We'll see. Y'all have a good Easter holiday, and we'll see you next week.